You're listening to America's Diesel Podcast.
Have you seen Clarkson's Farm?
No. And this is okay. And we've come across it on Amazon, and I'm slowly working my wife into like wanting to watch it.
You have to watch it. Okay, it's freaking phenomenal. It is. It's just great. Okay, you have to watch. You have to watch season 1 first before you can watch season 2, of course.
Yes.
Also, have you watched The Terminal List?
Yes.
Banger.
Like I can tell you right now
I don't know what took me so long to watch it.
we watched it like maybe like 3-4 weeks ago.
That is a freaking great.
They
show.
got approved for season 2 or another one. I don't know how you have another one, but it's great.
I don't tell me what happens at the end of season 1 because I'm not fully through it. I've got like 3 more episodes.
Okay.
I actually just got to the point where he killed the guy that killed his wife and kid.
Yeah.
And dude.
Well, I sure hope no one listening that. Well, I mean, that's pretty.
It's pretty old. I'm surprised it took me this long to watch it.
I could tell you right now the scene where he comes home and wife and kid are dead.
Oh, that is terrible.
Like that is as a father and a husband.
Okay.
Like that's like I was ready to go start just canoeing people, and I don't even know what the fuck happened.
But the fact that he busts out a hatchet
mm-hmm.
and pulls the dude's intestines out and makes him walk.
Okay, now I need to watch.
Dude,
yes.
It is. Chris Pratt is freaking epic.
Yeah. I agree.
And I love that his brother is the I can't remember his name, but he's the guy from there was an Alien movie where he was a military guy. Golly, what was that called?
Wait, his like
his brother in the movie, or in the show.
You mean well? That's not his actual brother. You know that, right? They call each other brother all the time.
Oh, I thought it was his actual brother,
No.
his family brother.
No, it's his SEAL team brother.
Oh, I thought it was an actual.
No, they got the tattoos.
Yeah.
And lives on the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, not his actual brother.
Oh, I missed that part. I must have.
No,
But
it's okay.
anyways, but it's like that's
he was
good
in.
duo because
he actually plays a same another slightly unhinged guy named Ben on Ozarks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the movie with he's a Navy guy, but his brother is like higher up, and he makes him go into the Navy, and then he like moves up in ranks, and the aliens come, and they were doing like a training thing off the coast of California. The aliens come, and then he's like the only ship, and his girlfriend is on land with the guy with no legs, trying to train him go up, going up the hills. You remember that?
If you know what we're talking about, because I can picture it. Someone is Chris Pratt in it?
No.
Okay. Someone comment
He's
that.
the lead. He's the lead guy.
Okay.
But it's a good combo.
Yeah. They're good.
Great show. Great show.
Okay, and then
Excuse me.
are you done?
I guess, yeah.
Granite.
Great jam. I like it.
Banger, right?
Okay.
So
when you
for you
guys,
guys that know-
when you guys tell me you're gonna give me like metal music, like I'm thinking like, Rah!
If you
like,
want that, we can give it to you.
No, listen. I understand that, but the songs you guys have been feeding me, I dig them. They're all on my playlist now.
Yeah.
I freaking dig them.
I mean,
I still like the first one, the heavy metal.
Yeah.
That one's a banger.
Your next song ready?
Oh God, no. Hold on.
by the way, Rob Slater, your list of
yes.
bands and albums, get out of my head.
Yeah.
Get out of my head.
Periphery.
Okay, Periphery.
Loon.
We're just gonna add that. Loon. Okay, we're gonna add to playlist. Boom.
If this is your first time hearing us talk about this, we take lots of tangents on this podcast, and we're slowly integrating Tyler into a little more metal. We've been giving him, I would say, some pretty methodical, good stuff, fairly polished.
Yeah.
We're gradually getting to the heavier stuff.
Oh yeah.
All right, cool.
Pretty soon you're gonna feel like you're smelling a whole bunch of stale, dead, freaking leather vests and spilled beer, and
All right.
you're ready to just grab someone by their nostrils and rip them off.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm ready for Rate My Ride number 7. This week's podcast episode is brought to you by Fuel Bomb Diesel Additive, an additive designed for diesel enthusiasts, made by diesel enthusiasts. Ben, take it away.
Hell yeah, dude. So this is our in-house Fuel Bomb fuel additive for your diesel truck. Our biggest thing here is making sure that you can pretty much always have diesel additive on you all the time. You've got a lot of other additives out on the market they have, anti-gel in there all the time. They have cetane in there all the time. They end up being big and bulky bottles. Our standard everyday diesel fuel additive is 1 ounce per 32 gallons, and that's its main job is to make sure that your fuel system stays lubricated and prevents the formation of algae. And it should also help you in colder climates too.
Should definitely help you in colder climates. Along with cleaning your fuel system and maintaining it, it'll also help you bump that cetane number up for a more efficient burn of your diesel fuel. And if cetane is just what you're after, there's the Fuel Bomb Hellfire, which is our straight 8+ cetane enhancer.
Yeah, and you guys asked, and we brought them back. We did go away from the bottles that didn't have the measuring little parts in there. We brought them back for you, so now you can measure out your 1 ounce per 32 gallons for the F-Bomb or 4 ounces per 32 gallons for the Hellfire.
Both these additives are available on our website, dieselpowerproducts.com. Now let's get back to that episode.
Let's get to this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ben and Tyler from America's Diesel Podcast. You know how the intro goes. All the avenues. Check us out. Leave reviews. If you need parts for your diesel truck, check out dieselpowerproducts.com. Let's get this show started. So this is our 7th one. We do Rate My Rides for 10 vehicles every time.
Yep.
And folks submit their pictures if you want to enter, you send them to, actually, Corey, what do they send and how do they do it? I'm butchering it already.
All right, so we need just not basic, but a good mod list of everything done to the vehicle. 2 of your favorite photos. If you send more, I get to pick, and it might not be your favorite.
Fact.
And just send it to Corey, Cory, at dieselpowerproducts.com.
Bam.
And we haven't figured out if there's a winner, what they win yet. So you're basically entering into a contest that at this point has no end.
Well, at this point, you should do it because you want to hear me and Tyler either give you some serious props or just tear you the fuck apart.
Also, on that tangent,
Yeah.
old Zach.
Yeah. I was just about to say, sorry, Zach.
The
cat
eye.
eye.
Yeah.
You will forever be known as that cat eye.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I
bud.
hope you got your Christmas lights off at this point. And maybe cleaned out your garage. And put some kitty litter on the friggin' driveway.
Yeah. Make sure you let your neighbor know that they made it on our podcast.
Yeah.
They may or may not thank you. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right.
But yes, we grade on 3 scales. They're out of 10.
Three categories.
3 categories, yes. The first is the truck itself. The second is the overall image. Third is the mod list. The reason we do it that way is you could have a really cool truck that has lots of cool mods on it, but the truck itself looks like absolute shit and no one likes it, and the picture you took is basically like on a potato phone, but the mod list is dynamite. You score really well on the mod list. Or you could potentially have a really cool picture of a stock truck that is not very cool at all.
That's 0 mods.
0 mods, but the picture is epic.
Yeah.
You could score really well on the overall image. That being said, also, let's say you have a really cool truck. Not that great of a mod list. Image kind of sucks, but the truck itself is really rad.
Yeah.
You could score well there.
Yeah.
So we want to give everybody a chance to potentially score well in at least one category. High score is 30. Perfect score is 30. Our highest, I think, is still Chase Wilcox, right? No, not Chase Wilcox.
Jack
think. Sandoz, yeah. Which currently now has a blown engine,
But it was a beautiful truck.
it was a beautiful fucking truck, beautiful picture. You got to pay to play, my friend.
Yeah.
All right. First, Rate My Ride truck for the day, number 7. If you are listening to this, which obviously most people listen to podcasts, Corey spends a lot of time getting these pictures on the screen to watch it on YouTube. We have had some chats in our Facebook group. That's right, we do have a Facebook group. It is a private group. There are 3 questions you have to answer. I am the person that will let you in or deny you. Many right answers, many wrong answers to those questions. Don't fuck with me. Seriously.
Damn.
Keeping the bots out. I want people in here that actually listen to the
I
podcast.
feel like you need to relax a little bit.
I'm a little high. It's been a day. I'm a little high strung.
Lower it down just a touch.
I like the chair low.
Lower it down just a touch.
I gotta really. I know
Calm
we got
down.
the same body, but I
Calm
gotta have
down.
my elbows on the table.
Calm
If I don't
down.
have my elbows on the table, I'm gonna feel weird.
You need to settle down.
Settle down. Take a breath. But yes, pictures will be on the screen to watch on YouTube if you want to see the trucks we're talking about. Get a truck on the screen. I need to take a long, hard pull of this barley juice. I need to take it down a notch. I'm a little
You do.
freaking feisty right now.
You are. I looked you dead in the eyes.
You did. You looked
dead,
at my soul
dead
right
in
there.
the eyes.
I know you guys can't necessarily see all that kind of stuff, but Tyler just
just straight up.
looked straight into the back of my head through my
Yeah,
eyeballs.
yeah.
Just I'm relaxed. What is this? Is this another Titan?
Is this the same one we looked at before? It looks like the guy took the same picture.
I did forget to mention,
Okay.
if you have multiple trucks, you can send the other trucks in as well.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, like Mitch has 2 of them.
Is this the same guy that had the Titan before?
Nope.
It looks like a picture on the right is in this same.
Who would own 2 Titans? God.
Well, we know there's 2 people that bought him. Well, he's got a rainbow in the back.
Double rainbow.
Double
all
rainbow.
the way.
Oh my god! Did you see that
Yeah.
video? Like, oh my god!
We all saw
a
that
second
video, Tyler.
Okay,
Did he
sorry.
just
Okay.
ask that?
We saw that.
Oh god!
I'm pretty sure, I'm fairly certain Obama even made a joke about the double rainbow. Everybody saw double rainbow, Tyler.
Listen, I live in a very, very, very small
Double
world.
rainbow all the way.
I will say that picture on the friggin' left is epic with those mountains in the
A
background.
little bit too much negative space, but I will say the color contrast on the mountains in the background and whatnot is pretty awesome.
All right, well, let me give you the mod list.
It
Okay.
takes your eyes off the Titan.
It's true. That would be a case where the overall image is fantastic, but the truck sucks. We're off to a
Just
great
kidding,
start. Let's
just
do
kidding,
this.
just
All
kidding.
right. 2016 Nissan Titan XD Platinum Reserve. Front level.
Reserve.
Reserve.
It's
Does that mean
fancy.
it sat on the lot for a while before he
Maybe.
bought it?
It's a 98 Reserve.
Front level, timber and bump stops, EasyLink 5-switch CTT tunes, 5-inch MBRP. Might have been to Mexico.
If it's got CT2 tunes, yes it has.
6-inch MBRP tip. Pedal commander, improved racing 150-degree transmission thermostat, and S&B air intake.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
What does that license plate say? Or can you, not the number, but can you tell what state?
Is that Montana?
Is it a Montana? Can't tell.
I think it says Maine.
Oh, we're way off. Super cool.
Just way out. Just way off. Just completely, absolutely way off.
It does.
Maine.
Maine, nice work. Okay, so we're out
listen,
in Maine.
I don't hate these trucks completely. I do. I will say they are completely ugly. I mean, they're like one of the ugliest trucks in stock form. I love that
Oh,
he's
yeah.
got leveling kit. He's got. I don't know if those are stock wheels.
I think
Did he say
those are
stock-
factory.
factory wheels, but with
those
bigger
look like
tires.
factory 20s.
I
yeah.
like it. I think the look of the truck is cool. I like the white with the kind of the the dirt action that's happening on it. Makes it look like it's gone somewhere.
Those are the Platinum Reserve wheels.
Platinum Reserve. Again, I wish I had the ability to like drive one of these trucks on like at least for like a day, just to kind of just because I like the idea of that little V8 Cummins. Like that's a cool it's a cool engine platform. I've definitely haven't drove one that went to I haven't drove a stock one, let alone one that's been to Mexico and back. So I'm sure it probably rips pretty good. And again, it's a clean looking truck. I like the two-tone on it. It's
And I'm sure with it being a Platinum Reserve, not trying to make fun of it now, but I'm sure with being a Platinum Reserve, the interior, it's probably very well trimmed out.
I bet.
It's probably
Yeah.
nice leather, nice dash.
It's one of those things, one of those trucks that I don't love it, but I don't necessarily hate it either. It's kind of like in this like dead space in my head. That
I like to think of it as it's like a mocha. It's not a mocha choca bullshit.
Yeah.
It's just a mocha.
Yeah.
Like Duramax Light.
Yeah.
Like the Ford and the Dodge guys, again, are all high-fiving, potentially fist-fighting each other. And then the Nissan guy walks in and like,
So hey, I brought some beer.
yeah, like, you know what? Okay. Yeah, okay. Kind of weird, but
Yeah.
you're like, you're cool weird.
Yeah.
Come on in. Yeah, that's fine.
I mean,
And
you
then
got a
the-
Cummins. You can come in.
Yeah, the Duramax guy shows up, and the Nissan guy's like, oh, wait.
He's that guy who's like you bring to a party and then like everybody's kind of hanging out and then he just like says something that's like way in left field and you're like, what the fuck?
But then everybody starts like slow clapping.
Yeah.
Like the Nissan guy's like, the Duramax guy walks in, everybody stops, there's crickets, and the Ford and Ram guys are like getting ready to beat the dude's ass.
Yeah.
And the Titan guy's just like,
Hey,
who let that assole in?
Yeah.
And the Ford and Ram guy's like, yeah, Titan!
Or no, he's
yeah,
like,
let's kick his ass!
I'll shove my face in your ass. like that. Everybody looks at him like,
And then then
Okay.
the Duramax guy squares up
Okay.
on the Titan guy, and then the Ford and Ram guy's like, you don't touch him.
Yeah.
That's our freaking weirdo.
no, yeah. And then he's the guy like before a fight, like he might like back up and like air fight for a second. Like,
Yeah.
kind of like
But he's actually like a triple black belt degree
he might
murder
be.
face.
He might be. He might be. But you don't know. You flip of a coin. He could
really
be a
don't
guy
know.
who's never fought in his life, or he
Yeah.
could be a freaking black belt. You never know.
Somehow pulls out an RPG from his pants. I don't know how he even got in here.
I have a feeling this dude's wearing slacks. This dude's wearing slacks.
The Nissan Titan is Brick
Shirts.
Tamlin. Fact.
No, well, I
Brick.
picture like a dentist.
No, Brick from like Anchorman.
No, I know.
Brick.
Well, maybe.
Where'd you get a grenade from? I don't know. That's the Titan. The Titan is Brick Tamlin.
Okay.
Fact.
Anyways,
Count it.
overall picture. We're gonna. I'm gonna go with this guy
Mm-hmm.
right here. That's a beautiful picture. That mountain range back there.
I
Phenomenal.
do. I think it's a beautiful picture.
I do like it a lot.
I think that's a 7 picture.
I was gonna go a little higher, maybe like a 7.3, 7.4.
I'll do a 7.3 on that easy.
Okay, because that's a beautiful picture.
Yeah.
Listen, rainbows if that's your thing.
Double
Hey,
rainbows.
double rainbows.
All the way.
Hey, it's actually a pretty freaking. That's a.
As far as double rainbows,
As far as a rainbow
that's a pretty
goes,
good
like that's
double
a
rainbow.
that's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Um,
I'd give that double rainbow a double rainbow. I'll double rate the shit out of that
well,
thing.
we know who sent the. I don't know. Anyway, okay. So overall the truck itself.
Truck itself.
I'm gonna give it, and I'm trying to be nice enough.
5.5.
I'm gonna be in the 6s, dude. I'm gonna be like a 6.2. I think that's a good looking truck. I like the two-tone.
It is.
I like the
do
white.
like the factory wheels.
I like the
with
factory wheels. It has a
Okay.
good stance.
I'll do a 6.2.
Okay.
Mod list. Fairly basic, but that's pretty much everything
there's
you
not
can
much
do
you
to that.
Yeah, there's not a lot you can do to those things.
I mean, so I would say very good, tasteful mod list.
7.8?
7.0. 7.8? 7.5.
7.5.
7.5.
Okay. Whoa.
All right. That was a 21 for you, sir. And if you guys are wondering, pretty much anytime you crack 20, that's a good score.
Yeah.
You're doing all right. And I'm pretty sure that's the highest score in Titan we have. There was one other one. I don't know. Remember what it got, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't 21. All right.
All right, next truck.
Next truck. What a day. What is that? Is it second gen? Third gen?
Oh, it's freaking third gen, dude.
Third gen? Couldn't
Got
tell.
that.
Picture was small.
Crew cab with
Four-door
long
long
bed.
bed? Oh,
We got dog mid sprint,
yeah.
or it looks like he's just like going to take off.
Okay. All right.
All right, so this is Blaine.
Blaine.
Truck was recently totaled.
Oh.
Sadly, didn't get to finish it.
Oh, it's sad.
Oh,
Yeah.
tugging at the heartstrings. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, man.
04.5 Dodge 2500. 100 horsepower industrial injection injectors. Bosch crossover tube set for injectors. Firepunk Competition 48RE. Firepunk high pressure valve body. Sonics billet input shaft. DPC HD flex plate. DPC triple disc billet torque converter. PP double deep trans pan. TCS billet output shaft. Billet aluminum blend door upgrade kit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
S&B cold air intake, 35-12.5 R20s, and 20x12 moto metals.
A lot of transmission work. Not
Well,
a lot of.
I mean, he's got.
not a lot of
Did
engine.
you say 100 horse injectors? 100%.
100 horse.
100 horse injectors, stock turbo is what it sounds like. Or he just forgot to mention a turbo.
Yeah.
Because if that's stock turbo, that truck is going to light the fuck up.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. What's going on with that grill? Is that grill? Did he cut out the center? Like the? Can we zoom in on that?
Enhance.
Enhance. Okay. Okay. This is
Okay.
my problem with these kind of grills. Okay. They look cool when you're looking at them online, but what I hate is how you can see through it.
Mhm.
Okay.
He's got a cool intercooler in there, it looks like. I can see the end caps.
I'm not a huge fan of that.
Yeah.
I like to not be able to see.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It just because you can't keep. usually like intercoolers with paint on them. Usually over time, the paint will kind of flake off just because of the heat cycles and whatnot. If you're going to have a grill like that, I would highly recommend maintaining the inside of the engine bay with some black paint. It throws my eye off. That's my only complaint I can say about this truck. Otherwise, this truck is beautiful. The wheel and tire combination, I wish it had 37s on it, but that's okay. It's tasteful. It's not too far out. Yeah, he's got kind of a little deep dish there, but I still dig it. It still looks good. The truck overall looks, it's a beautiful truck, especially for an 04.5. I mean, shit, how old is that truck now? That truck is...
19.
Yeah, I mean, it's freaking almost 20 years old.
Old enough to die, but not old enough to drink.
Yeah, dog in the picture looks like a little pity mix. I'm a pit bull guy, so that's a plus.
Okay, let's get down to the score. Mod list.
He is just went balls out on transmission,
He,
which I dig. I mean, everybody knows when you get a freaking Ram, transmission is the biggest weak link, and you just addressed it pretty in depth wise.
I mean, last thing you want to do is buy a 19-year-old tranny issue.
right.
I prefer my 19-year-olds without tranny issues.
Yeah, yes.
Trucks. I mean, trucks. Sorry, I forget that word. Trucks.
Ben, you're married. I love it. He doesn't have his tow mirrors up too. Like that's usually with guys like this kind of truck, like tow mirrors are out.
Oh yeah.
Like I can't stand
Moose
that.
power!
Moose power. But I do like the truck. I like the headlights. I like again the crew cab long bed with that.
I like the color match on top. I even think the chrome grill with the chrome bottom part of the bumper is nice. I like it. I would prefer color match, but I think honestly with that color it fits.
There's a little.
And I don't know what I thought for.
I thought that was just. Like
I wish
shine.
you didn't
yeah,
zoom
if you
in there
didn't zoom in,
because I thought that was a shadow or reflection or something like that.
I was trying to figure out if it was a
Blaine,
shadow.
what's going on with the paint on that bumper?
Well, it doesn't
bud?
matter. It's
total.
now,
So who
so
cares?
who
But
cares?
seriously,
But
damn it.
Overall truck. I'm gonna give it a 6.6.
6.6. I'll support that.
Image. I mean, he's got a dog, and I like that. I like the image of it with the green grass, like with the sun kind of peeking through and the dog mid freaking takeoff. Like that's the look of like my dog right before it's about to do something she's not supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like tail down, butt down, ready to just bolt.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna give overall image. Good. I mean, it's a good angle on the truck too.
Good. And we got a dog.
And there's a dog. I'm gonna give it a 7.2.
I think we're spot on that one. Mod list, very good, tasteful mod list. Did lots of training work.
He's got the most reliable engine that we've discussed. The best diesel engine that you could put in a diesel truck, and he's
bar
got
none,
a transmission.
fact, fight me.
And he's got a transmission that can handle a hell of a lot more than what he's putting out with that engine, which is cool. A lot of people get caught up in doing engine stuff before transmission stuff. It's too bad that the truck got totaled. That sucks, man. I'm sorry, but at least you were doing the smart thing. You were being smart with your mods with the truck, which I can commend you on. I'm gonna give
7.9.
you. I was gonna go like 7.5 because he did address the major issue with the truck, but not much engine mods happening there. He's probably got extremely high EGTs. With that stock turbo if it does have a stock turbo, is absolutely hating life.
But it rips.
I'm sure, but you're. I would just like to see a mild turbo upgrade on there. A mild turbo upgrade
like
and
a
maybe some
Fleece
head
Cheetah.
studs. Yeah, a Cheetah and some head studs. Like,
So,
dude, you're in.
7.5 or 7.3? You said
Now that I think about it, I'm a 7.0.
7.0. Okay. 20.8 again. Cracking 20. Very nice.
Must have caught us on a good day.
Good job, Blaine. Sorry about the truck, man.
Yeah, that sucks.
I hope you replaced it with something, and I hope that you submit it
Yeah,
to Rate My Ride.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And I hope you bought that back so you can get your transmission out of it.
Yeah, and the most reliable diesel engine ever put in a
yeah.
diesel pickup.
Yeah. All right, next.
Hey, Power Stroke. My people. Wow, look at those running lights. Holy guacamole.
You went full on
You got
semi
chicken
truck.
lights coming out the wazoo on that. Chicken lights and chrome. I'm coming home.
All right, this is Casey.
Casey, what?
Casey.
Just Casey. All right.
04 F350, 130,000 miles. This is his tow pig moving a 32-foot toy hauler, 20-foot boat, and an enclosed race car trailer.
Right on.
All right.
J&K 6.3 Power Stroke R complete engines. KC Turbo Jetfire Stage 1, 4-inch MBRP, full. Let's see. BD manifolds, pipes, S&B intake, O-Dogs intake manifold, dynamite injectors, doesn't say what size.
Ooh.
Bulletproof.
With a KC Stage 2, I bet you those are probably 155
Well,
30s.
Stage 1,
Stage 1,
KC.
KC, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's probably got dynamite 155 30s in there.
Yeah.
Bangers.
Bulletproof air to oil cooler, Schaefer's everything.
Right
My
on.
man.
Bless performance tuning on a SCT BDX. Rear airbags, all LED lights with front marker LEDs. XK glow full underglow kit, interior and exterior. Amp with a 10-inch sub. Bed cover. And the rear wheel horsepower is 500 horsepower with 1,200 foot-pounds torque.
Right on. I could go without the lights. I know a lot of people like,
I do.
like,
I think at times they're really cool.
I when I first looked at it, like from there, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I don't know, man.
Where's the cab lights?
Yeah, I
If
need
you're,
some cab
if you're gonna
lights.
do that, you gotta do the cab lights, man.
Yeah, I need some cab lights.
And some mirror lights.
I think they went on the Valance.
Yeah, they moved all
Yeah, everything. But yeah,
I don't hate it, but I could do without it. Otherwise, as far as the truck build itself, first of all, 6.0s can tow some freaking weight.
Yeah,
They can move some weight, and they sound great doing it.
oh, especially that Jetfire.
Absolutely. Another thing that I'm gonna say, I like the two-tone, okay, but those fender flares make your wheels look super small.
They do.
And I kind of understand probably why you did it, because you're towing things all the time and you just don't want that crap getting back there. But there's other things you could do. Like there's Rock Tamers has those the hitch mud flaps for your trailer. S&B. I just loaded some S&B ones on the site today. If you're worried about spraying on your trailer, it just makes the tires, the wheels and tires look. Just those fender flares make the wheel well look so much bigger.
They do.
That it's like, man, I wish there was just like a slightly bigger tire on there, and maybe that's within your plans. Otherwise, like those are the only things I can say about that truck that I am not a huge fan of. But otherwise, everything else you've done, like that sounds like an absolute tow beast. You got the music, you got the engine squared away, you got the bulletproof cooler, like you're doing everything right. You got good oil in there. Like I can dig that. I can respect that, and it looks like it's a truck that's well taken care of.
And it's purpose built.
Purpose built,
like
which I dig.
Okay, let's start with the overall truck. I like it.
I'm gonna lean on you on that
Okay.
one.
Overall truck itself, again with the fender flares, not the greatest, but we all know why you probably did that, and I appreciate the fact that you don't have huge tires on there because it is a tow pig. There's no reason to lift a tow pig super high or put bigger wheels and tires on there than they need. So I'd say overall, so the truck itself, I would give it. I see you've got the updated style grill on there, but not the headlights. Fuck, bro. Apparently that's very funny to Corey. Oh, Tyler.
We have an emergency.
Tyler almost overflowed his barley juice in his America's Diesel podcast cup. On sale now.
The beer gods have graced me with
Yeah.
luck today.
Bingo. Truck itself, 6'8".
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking kind of like more mid sixes, but I can dig that.
Overall image.
I wish I had a better side view just so I could see some more of the wheel
Yeah.
and just more of the proportions on the truck. Because from that angle, it just looks like the tire. It looks like you got like your winter tires on your truck.
Yeah. Overall image. I mean, you're definitely out and about. I'm gonna assume this is probably on the possibly same trip, because I mean, obviously the same trailer's hooked up, but
Yeah.
I don't know. So images itself, I like the chicken light picture. Like, if it was possibly staged a little bit differently, and if you had freaking chicken lights on the top, or
I think cab lights will look awesome.
cab
on
lights, like extra cab lights. You like run like 8 cab lights on top, like 9 cab lights,
that.
extras.
Don't,
Oh,
please don't.
Fucking
Please
fuck that
don't.
roof up with those
Just
cab
send it.
lights. Send it.
Just
Every
please
4 inches, like the same. I want the same cadence of the lights on your Valance up on the roof. I want them to match,
Don't listen to that.
then get some chicken lights on your running, like on your rockers,
Don't listen.
all
to
the way
him.
out.
Don't
Oh,
listen to
dude,
him.
just like if you go to the barber and he's like, I'm not sure what kind of haircut, just fuck me up,
The
bro.
next thing you're gonna say is like, I would want an individual switch for every single one of those lights.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
He's got
And-
time to drill 30,000 freaking holes in the roof for make you happy?
Yes.
No, I think a set of cab lights would look epic on that thing,
Yeah.
and maybe the updated mirrors with the
Mhm.
side marker lens
and the updated headlights.
and the updated headlights.
I agree.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall image, they're okay. They're not great, but they are definitely okay.
5.2.
I'm a 5.5.
Okay.
5.5. Mod list, I think you have a fantastic mod list for what you have going on with the truck.
Yeah.
Very purpose built. I really appreciate that.
8.2.
Beautiful. Beauty right there. 20.5. Wow. All of them have cracked 20 today.
Wow.
We need to calm down.
We need a hoopty.
We need to
We need a Duramax.
yeah.
We need a cat eye.
dial me up a piece of shit real quick, Corey, okay? All right?
Are we rating the side by side or the truck or the?
Or the
Oh,
pop-up
okay.
tent. Right in that one. That's a
I
red
call,
dually.
I call those China huts.
John Huts, yeah. Okay. 4th gen, red, giant. I always forget how big those damn bumpers are on
I
the 4th
know,
gens. They're
I know.
so big,
I know.
especially when they're the one-piece chrome ones. They're
Yeah.
huge. Holy guacamole. I like the red. I like dually.
I'm not a red fan.
I freaking love red trucks.
I know you do.
Going off the email.
'Kay.
This is Garblogs. Garblogs.
'Kay.
2011 Ram 3500. 379,000 miles.
Damn.
Get it.
Daily driver, work truck, pulls a dump trailer all week and a toy hauler on the weekends.
Right on.
It's been to Baja, tuned since new. ARP 625s, fast 165 with bean sump, 100-gallon ox fuel tank.
Fuck yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, we thought 80 was crazy.
Yeah.
3-inch intercooler piping with S&B cold air intake, 5-inch exhaust with muffler, 411 gears, LED everything, WeatherTech floor liners with rough country seat covers, fleece coolant bypass, and the stock 68 RFE has never been touched.
Damn.
I'm going to go ahead and say you're welcome. You should thank your 411s.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
your transmission's fine.
Exactly.
Moving all that weight.
Yep.
100%.
Oh,
I guarantee
absolutely.
that truck with 411s on stock size dually tires, that thing's a fucking towing machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's done airflow enhancements. That's great, dude. That's a well-built, freaking purposefully used truck.
And
Like,
that thing
nice
is
job.
like freaking fire engine red.
Yeah, there ain't no burgundy about that. That thing's like get that red on red on red.
Can we zoom in on the other picture with the side by side? I just want to see the front. I'm not looking at the side by side, guys. I'm looking at the truck.
He's gonna quietly judge you on your side by side. What is that, Tyler?
That looks like a. It looks like a Yamaha. Is that Yamaha? YXZ?
The trailer's a Puma.
Trailer's a Puma. I think it's like I think it's a YXZ. Looks kind of like one. Oh. Anyways, I was trying to look at his grill and his wheels more.
You know what would look really good on that truck?
Hmm.
Some DDCs.
Hell yeah.
Yes, Poppy.
Do the new ones that we just got added to the site,
Yeah.
the mesh in black and milled. 22s with super singles in the front. Oh, yeah.
I'd say even just the hole.
Oh,
Get some
dude.
holes on there. Actually, on the Rams, you're probably better with a 10.
Dude, have you seen the mesh? It's freaking, they're
I'm
epic,
looking
dude.
up right now. Are they on the site?
Yeah. And then go into a 22.
Oh.
Dude, go into a 22. Look at this picture of the super
Oh.
singles. Go to a 22. Any of the 22s in black, in mesh. Click on it. And then hit super single.
Okay.
Dude.
That's a
set
hot
of
wheel.
those on that truck.
Damn, daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need these, man. Not to spend your money, but you need these.
$5,500. But it's okay. You're getting 6
Yeah.
wheels.
Do you need tires? Because
Yeah.
this would be a great time to buy
Yeah,
tires.
yeah. Anyways, again, this is just my own personal thing. I have an issue with red trucks, and I just the only red truck that I actually enjoyed was our F-bomb truck, just because of the decals we had on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I liked that.
You didn't like my OBS? It was red.
No,
That was instant.
That was-
He didn't even
No, I
care.
didn't.
I'm not.
I didn't.
Fuck you, man.
I'm sorry.
I can't even look at you right now.
I'm just being honest. It's just like, hey, which, see, now when you zoom in, like, I still can't get over the red thing. I wish you had, I wish you had black cab light lenses. God, I don't know, man. I'm having such a hard time with this truck because I love. I do
like
like
the truck.
it.
I think it's a great truck.
I do like it,
Looks
but
great.
I'm just not a red fan, man. It kills it for me. Listen, we're gonna start with the image,
Okay.
okay? Because both images I think are kind of. I'm sorry, I'm just beating you down right now, but both images kind of are terrible for looking at the truck. I understand you're trying to get like the trailer and everything.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give you. I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Corey just
Yeah.
mimed, hey, here's an idea. Turn your phone horizontal.
give you a 4 or 5 on the overall picture.
Okay. Yeah. None of them contain the entire truck.
And I feel like I am biased to give him the truck because of the just the sheer amount of red.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I'm getting a sunburn looking
Like
at that. thing.
if a average picture is 5, that is just slightly below average.
Yeah.
I would say. At least they're not potato phone pictures.
I'm gonna let you rate the truck.
The truck itself, I think it's a great purpose-built workhorse of a truck. I think you did a really good job, and especially the fact that it tows a dump trailer all week and then immediately tows fun stuff on the weekend.
Yeah.
You are the reason that
Maybe the color of his business is red, which I could understand. Those
I
were
assume
like-
that's his dump trailer right next to it. A red truck with that black dump trailer. I bet you that thing looks great rolling down the road.
I'm sure it does. I feel like red should be left to like
Sports
Ferraris.
car. Yeah, you're one of those. God damn it. Whatever. But I really like the truck itself.
I do too. That's my problem.
Let's
That's why.
see. Truck itself, 7. It's got 411s, man. Like that thing must just
Okay,
absolutely
that's
yank.
modless. That's modless though.
No, the mod he didn't put 411s in it. The truck has 411s.
Oh, factory? He didn't put it on his mod list?
It was on the mod list.
Did he put him in, or is that?
Well,
we don't know.
if it,
I don't think it came with 411s.
That's hard to say because people have said,
Maybe you could.
XYZ.
I don't know. It's a 2011. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I mean,
So maybe, I don't know.
people have said in the past like XYZ factory, so but we never specified to say whether it has certain things from the factory.
I would just
So-
I just assumed mod list because it was on there. But
Well, I assume that if it was on the mod list, he would have said re-geared from or re-geared to
or wouldn't you just say these gears?
411. Yeah. Okay. All right. So
Or let's assume it was a mod.
a mod. Okay. Truck itself. At that point, I mean, it is a cool truck.
See, this is why I'm leaving it to Ben, because if it was another color, I'd probably give it like a. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I give it a 6.0. It's better than average.
I was actually gonna give it a better. I was gonna give it like a 6.3. If it was like a
6.2, it is.
6.2 mod list.
Mod list. Love the mod list.
Yeah, I do too.
6'9".
I'll give it a 6.9 for the Model S. Let's
17.6. First truck not in the 20s.
Sorry.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry. Dicks.
What do we got here? It's a Dodge.
Ooh.
Oh, third gen? Late model third gen? Okay, baby. All right. Okay. Out on the beach doing
See,
beach things.
Love that color.
Yeah. Love it's not red.
Yeah.
Got the moose power out.
It does have the moose power out.
At least
In
from
one
of them.
picture,
Yeah.
not in the other.
This is Joe.
Joe.
07 Dodge 2500, Mega Cab 6.7, 105K on the clock, built transmission, 3-inch Thurin lift, Thurin sway bar, Fox shocks, Carly ball joints, track bar, Carly, 35 12.5 18s, Pro Comp 18x10 wheels, Firestone airbags, Morimoto LED headlights,
Okay.
Mishimoto radiator, intercooler, transcooler, intercooler piping with all the silicone hoses and boots. Banks Monster Ram, S&B cold air intake, Baja and tuned, WeatherTech floor mats, Carhartt seat covers, leather air fresheners for life.
Ooh.
My man.
Love that leather, baby.
That leather air freshener. That is the.
That's the best.
In case you're ever wondering whether you have leather interior or not,
Get
the
the leather.
best air freshener ever
Is leather.
is the leather air freshener.
100%.
The Little Trees leather air freshener.
Yep.
Go ahead and buy yourself a 24 pack. You're gonna love them.
Okay, Mega Cab, love it. Color, love it. Love the blacked out accents.
I like those headlights.
I do too. It looks I
It
dig
looks like a new stock version.
yeah.
Like the thing I hate about a lot of aftermarket headlights is they look too futuristic for older trucks. Like,
yeah. Well, they
but
do
the-
those like bars, like the bar. Yeah.
The thing is, I like the bars, but when they're matched with like all these other little tiny intricate bulbs and little LEDs on the inside, I don't
Yeah.
like it. Like I want something that looks like someone took a factory light, produced it in 2020 or 2023, whatever, and then put the bars around it, and that's what
Yeah.
those Morimotos look like to me.
Well, they're similar to because Ram back in the day they built.
Yeah,
I think it was called like the Night Runner
Yeah, the blackout
series,
lights.
the blackout, the factory blackout lights.
Those are nice.
And it's a factory light, and they look very sort of similar. They had the amber, I believe they had an amber bar instead of the white. But I don't. Yeah, I like the way that those look. They don't look too aftermarket.
No, they don't.
If that's a word. That's
They
not
look
a word.
new and updated.
Yeah. Great looking truck. I even like the is
You can see
that
through the
topper
grill.
white? Is that a white topper on it?
Enhance.
Enhance. I mean, it's not bad. It's close, but it's.
I think it might be white.
I think it's white too.
Yeah, I think it might just be a little bit different color. Nah,
No,
it's
that's
white.
white. That's
white.
white.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
He done did it.
It's
The
too
truck's
bad.
shit. The truck's garbage.
Um,
I know you're in Idaho. That truck's a piece of shit.
Honestly, two things I would change: steps, paint match your. Yeah, the grill. That one's not as bad.
Mhm.
I mean, you could go in there and spray paint your freaking AC condenser lines black, and you would never see them. And then at that point, I'd be like, all game. I hate seeing internals of the. Let's face it. When you pop the hood on these trucks and you look straight at them, it's freaking ugly. Okay, you see a bunch of crap you don't need to see. Again, this is better. I think better than that other truck, as far as covering it up. But man, one rattle can would paint those freaking. I don't even know how long those lines would last because those lines do get pretty warm. But I would at least try.
I mean, they make engine and ammo paint good for
Yeah.
500 degrees.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they can figure it out.
yeah.
All
But
right.
the steps, not a huge fan of those steps. I
Yeah.
always feel like my foot's gonna slip and I'm gonna break my leg.
Get some
get in
infab steps
between
on there or
some-
some amps.
Oh, dude, some infabs that are nice and
Yeah.
tight to the cab would look freaking awesome on there, and then paint match that topper. paint
and get some freaking fog lights in those holes, man.
Because I actually enjoy a mega cab with a canopy on it.
I think it's cool. Yeah.
I think they look cool.
Okay. Mod list.
Mod list. I'm gonna give them 6.8.
I like it. Good suspension. I mean, you're pulling it up for good suspension.
I would go a little higher if it was suspension that we sold.
Yeah.
I mean, just to be brutally honest. Truck pick. I do like this pick. I do like it. I like a little dirt on the truck.
Yeah.
I like, it's like,
We've got a little negative space on the right, but I think it fits.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the pick. I think that's a solid 7.7.
I think that is a great picture.
The truck. Did we do the truck?
Nope.
The truck itself. Again, those two things are the two things that I would change. Well, three things. I'd paint your AC line so you can't see them. Other than that, I have a soft spot for mega cabs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you a 6.9.
6.9 Pantene. 21.4.
You're the
And
leader.
ladies and gentlemen, that is the high score of the day.
Wow.
Nice job, Joe.
There you go.
Fucking cat eye. Hi, black dog. Oh, it's a good doggo. That's a good puppers right there. Posing for the picture. Hey.
Yeah. Totally. That's like.
That's a good dog.
This is Lane Hughes.
Lane Hughes. Fuck cat eyes.
Can you
Proceed.
tell me exactly what you don't like about them? Is it because they come up to the side, like they're larger on the outside and kind of squint in? Like, is that what do you hate about them?
If that top headlight, and then that would end up translating into the hood line as well. If it was flat on top, I would not have any issues.
Just because of that little bit of angle.
Yeah.
Not a fan of the slant either.
I don't know what it is. That little angle.
I don't think it looks bad. Not for me to like hate them.
I don't have the Ben hatred for him.
I don't.
Like,
Ben's got like a deep hatred that I don't know where that comes from. Did something happen to you when you were younger with a cat eye?
Cat eye touched me one time. Okay.
it's all
Did a
starting to make
man with a
sense.
cat eye with sparkly jeans touch you somewhere? Show me on Biden where he touched you.
Let's get the mod list going. It's going downhill fast.
4.5 LOY, 300,000 miles.
You.
EFI live tuning, Bosch injectors, built trans, S&B intake, fast lift pump, 5-inch JAMO exhaust, newer style mirrors, LEDs all around, tail lights, 285/75 Toyo Open Country, RT trails, new touchscreen radio, slide out toolbox in the bed. Just turned 18, so there's still a lot he wants to do, but just doesn't have the money currently.
All right. Hey.
Be easy on him, Ben.
I know. Hey, remember what I said about the whole cat eye thing? Take it down about 5%. Still 95. Fuck cat eyes. But I thoroughly appreciate the fact that you are spending your money within your means, and you've got take the cat eye away from it. Because if this was a GMC Sierra, this conversation would be totally different. And this is purely just because of the headlights.
You should feel lucky that at 18 you have that truck.
Yeah, like
Because when I was 18,
you're doing great, man.
I had like a Ford Bronco 2.
Yeah.
With 31s on it, and I thought I was the shit.
And when we say feel lucky, we're not trying to say like must be nice. We're saying like good job. Like whatever you're doing is good.
I would hope you might have worked for yourself. I hope, and it wasn't just given to you.
Or you know what? Even if it was a hand-me, because it's got 300K on it, it could very well be a hand-me-down from a family member, which still, again, totally fine.
Yeah,
I got a hand-me-down from my dad. You know, granted it was an '88 Ford Ranger, but
yeah,
sucked.
I
Thanks,
will say the one thing, I'm okay with cat eyes. However, why are the mirrors on these trucks angled?
So when you do the new style mirrors on them,
I can't fucking stand that.
the new style mirrors, the mounting is just slightly different on the doors, and they call it the washer trick. You stack a couple of washers when you screw them in. It's usually like 3 to 4 washers on the top mounting bolt, and it levels them out. Yeah. So, sir,
Okay.
you need to do a washer trick. I'm sure you got washers hanging around.
Okay.
You're fine.
Please do that because
Yeah,
that's
please.
what's throwing my eye off.
Yeah.
But again, I'm gonna listen, guys. Those steps, I don't know what it is with those steps. I don't know if it was like you guys just get these trucks and they just had them on there. Do a 10-minute Google search for steps. Like there are so much cleaner steps out there.
And
I just
especially with
cannot stand those tube steps.
it being a pretty much stock height truck,
Do you really need a step?
I mean, just get the steps out of there until you can
Are you a
afford to get new
midget?
steps. I don't know. Maybe you're a midget. I don't
Maybe a
know.
midge?
You're 18. Maybe you're not fully grown yet.
But
I don't know.
I'm just saying, just do a quick search. Man, again, we always bring up the infabs. I think we have them on our site. We also have Ranch Hand does a very similar set.
They do. They're nice.
They're nice and tight to the cab, and they're black, and they have a little kick out for the step.
Mhm.
If you have to have a step, but they just look so much cleaner, so much cleaner. But I honestly I like the truck. I like the color. I like the stance of it. I like the tire choice with those wheels. I actually don't mind those factory wheels. I think they're a good looking wheel. I like the little the topper. I mean I think it's a clean truck. It looks like a really clean truck for 300,000 miles.
I
what are you
can't
looking
find
at?
the steps on our website.
Vehicle accessories.
Vehicle accessories.
Filter.
There's no infab.
No, Ranch Hand.
Ranch hand. No steps. There's no steps there, Tyler. How much you want to bet they're there for the LB7 though? The
Well, they
LOYs
might
often
be.
get forgotten because they're such a small category on our website. Like we know that LOY stuff is the same as like LBZ and shit like that, but because it's such a small year range,
Yeah.
a lot of times it gets kind of like passed over.
There's probably not. I don't know, dude. I should know because I put them on there.
There's infab
Oh, I think it's a bumper.
and ranch hand. Let's see here. Ranch
Yeah,
hand, no steps.
Anyways, call us. We can get you some.
Infab, light bars, and light bar.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyways, just call us. We can get them for you.
I'll get you taken care of real good,
yeah.
my boy.
But okay. Overall image, it's not is yes, there is a dog. You did follow that, but it's a we're missing a little bit of the truck there. And it seemed like it was a picture more focused on the dog than the truck.
Which under normal
Which
circumstances I'm fully okay with. That's a
I'm
beautiful
okay
dog.
with. I'm okay with. But we're judging trucks.
Yeah.
There is a dog. I'm gonna give you 6. I'm gonna give you 6.6
Overall image?
overall.
Overall? Okay.
Yeah.
How appropriate?
How
6.6
appropriate.
LOY. See what you did there.
Yeah.
Truck itself.
There's a lot I like. There's a lot I like. There's a couple things I would change.
I think the body looks great for 300K.
Absolutely.
Whoever had it before you definitely took care of it.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you a 6.2.
Ooh, another GM platform. Mod list.
I honestly already forgot the mod list.
Pretty basic. Tuned. No lift pump. Lights. Tires.
He did have a lift pump.
You did?
Yeah,
My bad.
fast.
Sorry, bud. what was this guy's name again?
Lane Hughes.
Lane Hughes. Lane Hughes. I know that name.
Yeah.
Right on, dude. Are you laughing because I just talked a whole bunch of shit about his truck?
Hey, buddy.
What's up, man? Hey, and just so you know, if you're not part of our Facebook group, we are like the most dysfunctional family
Yeah.
you've ever met in your life. It is a consistent roar of people talking shit at the same time, handshaking and helping each other. It is the group we've cultivated on there is immaculate in my opinion. Like it is just the perfect culture.
All right, mod
And
list.
Tyler's not a part of it.
You go for it because I already forgot it.
Let's see here. Mod list, basic, good for a Duramax. I would say it's just a touch above average. Give you 5.9.
Let's go.
Or should it be a 5.7 because it's a Chevy?
Yeah, let's keep it all Chevy numbers.
Yeah, let's do that.
Could have did 6-0, but you went down.
6. I couldn't give him a 6. It was too far away from a 6. Even though I gave him a 5.9. Sorry, Lane.
I tried.
Yeah.
It's too far away from 6. I started with a 5.9. We're gonna bump down 2 instead of up 1.
Yeah.
That's Ben for you. Ben was violated by someone with a cat eye at some point in his life. We'll get to the bottom of this one time during this podcast. We'll get him to tell his story
I'll never
when
tell.
he's comfortable with it. Is that a T-Rex bumper?
I like how we've got with
Okay.
topper and without.
Second gen, murdered out.
Banger.
I dig.
Banger.
All right, well, let's get to the mod list.
Yeah.
Muzzy 24 valve, MUZZY 24V. 2011 Dodge Ram 2500 Sport with
Wait,
the Cummins.
Well, that's,
Hold on,
that's a
2011?
second gen.
2001, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. 2.5-inch leveling kit from Hellbent Steel with control arms and track bar from Freedom Off Road. 35-inch general grabbers, 16-inch stock wheels. Nice.
Sweet sound.
Iron Cross front bumper.
Iron Cross.
Nice.
That's because of deer.
Okay.
Recon cab lights, fast titanium 95, 100 horsepower DAP injectors, AFE cold air intake, MBRP 4-inch exhaust, Edge Easy. It's also a 5-speed truck with a Valera HD upgraded clutch. Truck has lived in the Northeast its whole life and has been well maintained, and the second owner got it with 120,000 miles, but now it's 300K.
Damn.
Fucking using that thing.
Yeah, I like the truck.
That's a great looking truck.
I think second gens have one of the coolest. That was like one of the coolest body styles they ever did.
Yeah.
It just especially when they're, have a little bit of lift and wheels and tires on them. I know you went with stock wheels, but I like that they're all blacked out. It looks freaking cool.
I love the long bed.
Yeah, it looks awesome. I do like the truck. It looks like a T-Rex bumper, but I definitely Iron Cross. It's not too big, I guess, but it
You
it
wanna-
gives you that protection. I dig it.
You
Got
wanna know a
cows
se-
in the background. What's
You
up?
know a secret?
What's up?
In my search for trucks right now,
Yeah.
I low key, if I found one locally, and it totally does not help the whole 4-door with the family thing, but an extended cab long bed second gen, P pump or 24 valve or 12 valve doesn't matter to me, and a manual. If I found one of those that was, decently clean, and in my budget, I would not be opposed to that. I think the extended cab with the long bed on those things that's a daddy truck.
It looks like
Dad's truck.
Oh yeah, and honestly, the seat back there isn't. It's not that small. It's bigger than you, because I had that same truck but short bed.
Mhm.
01 5-speed, same truck.
Yeah.
That's
a banger, dude.
I had so much fun with my second gen, and I would not change it for the world. Like I had so much fun. I absolutely grenaded my NV 4500, like grenaded it. I had so much fun with that truck, so much fun. I'll be honest with you. I think that truck with a factory. I know you got the bumper for a reason, but that truck with a factory with a sport bumper would look so freaking sexy.
Especially with the holes for the fog lights.
100%, dude. That if you found one of those trucks, I would totally support it, even if it was a VP44 truck.
I'm honestly impartial whether it's a VP truck or a P pump. I think
I would be a little impartial.
I would have fun with either. And the thing is, like, the reason I'm mostly okay with the VP44 truck is I wouldn't mind being able to have a back door that opens.
Yeah.
That's flat out. That'd be a selling point.
Yeah, they have their issues when you get up into horsepower. I've dealt with them. It's not bad. You could still have I was cruising around on a 600 horsepower truck and most of the time not having a problem, but they have issues.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're using it for to do truck things with, it's not that big of a problem.
Yeah. Oh god, I just cracked a new Barley Juice. Fuck, that's good.
Is that Border? Oh,
That's that
the
no
Big
lie,
Juicy.
Big Juicy IPA.
Yeah.
Damn, that's good.
That's good stuff. I like the truck a lot. I do, and I do like that picture with the moo cows in it.
Yeah, moo moo. All right, let's get this. Let's start with mod list.
What number is this?
This is number 7.
Okay. We're late for our live. We need to pick it up.
All right.
Pick it up.
They said about 5:30.
They'll wait.
Yeah,
Okay. Mod list. God damn it! I already forgot.
it's okay.
All of it.
Just so you guys know, if you're a relatively new listener, we do go live on our Instagram page just about every Wednesday, usually right around 5 p.m. Pacific time. Today, since we ended up getting a little bit late start and the Rate My Ride episodes tend to run a little bit long, I posted a message saying we're going to be a little bit late, closer to 5:30. Today, actually the day that we're filming this, it is February 22nd, and it's about 5:30 right now. So, yeah, the times that we start, it's loose. Take it easy.
Yeah. I mean, he's keeping it kind of mild with the Edge EZ. It's a
With
it's
the
a great
100 horse injectors.
100 horse injectors. I mean, you know, you could definitely squeeze some more power out of that thing with, you know, like a juice with attitude or something.
Or Smarty Touch or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, you can squeeze a little bit more out of it, but I respect the fact that you're keeping it with the Edge. That's a great little tuner.
Yeah, the thing is that truck is always going to work at that power level.
100%, and I can't give him.
Can't fault that, dude.
Yeah, I can't fault that. So I'm gonna give him a 7.2 on his mod list.
I like it. I like it.
Truck itself, I think the truck looks freaking
Badass
sexy, man.
truck. I like it a lot.
The only thing that I would change is that little hoop step.
I'd take that over the tube step 10 times out of 10.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of that.
I think those
obviously
steps
I'm picky with steps. But again, a set of like ranch hands on there would look awesome just because they're all, you know, blacked out, and it would look cool on there. That's the only thing I can really. I mean that bumper I think looks good on there. It looks like a working man's truck that is kept clean, and I can respect that. I'm gonna give you on the truck. I would say this is probably one of our cleanest second gens that we've seen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you a 7.6 on the truck.
I was at 7.4.
Okay.
So I think 7.6 is
Overall image.
Image, both of them were nice images. No potato phones. No.
I like the one with the moo
weirds.
cows
The cows are great.
better.
I really like the way that truck looks without the shell on it.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Me
like
too,
the shell.
me too.
Don't get me wrong, but I like if only that thing had. And, you guys are gonna hate me, but you're Tyler and me. A toolbox and a headache rack. That's daddy truck. That's a daddy working truck right there.
I could get down with that. Like a black, like
black.
Highway Products.
Yep.
Headache rack with a black gull wing.
With the diamond plate,
box with it.
that's raw. So
Yeah.
it's got just a little spark in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be hot.
Yeah.
So overall image, I like them. They're definitely better than average. I would say 7.0 on the images.
I was right there with
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
21.8. That? Oh my God, that's the leader for today.
Well, good.
A
I think
freaking
that's
blocked out
be.
second is the leader for the day. Nice
I think
job,
it should
Muzzy.
be.
I don't know what your full name is, but Mr. Muzzy 24 valve, freaking nice work, my dude. All right.
Today is Cummins Day.
Freaking yeah. Wow.
We only had one Ford.
Yeah.
Look at the doggo.
Well,
It looks like it was photoshopped in.
we had that Titan in there too. I forgot about that one.
That's not a truck.
Tell me how you really feel. Got a nice, what was that Australian cattle dog? What was that? What was it called?
Blue Healer?
Her dog healer? Yeah,
Probably
okay,
a healer.
whatever.
Some sort of healer brand.
Yeah. Brand. Get the manufacturer part number on that.
This is Nathan. 06 Dodge Ram 2500 automatic. 135,000 miles. S&B cold air intake.
It's just a pup.
Yeah. Custom battery cables, autometer factory match gauge cluster, EGT boost and trans temp. Seat saver gray Carhartt seat covers, the super chip tuner, AirDog 165 4G, BD pressure transducer upgrade, ATS GM shift solenoid upgrade, Mag High Tech double deep. Let's see.
This is like the day of the transmission too.
Yeah.
Like everybody's doing transmission work.
Yeah. Carly starter kit with springs, Adeleafs, mild steel control arms, track bar, torsion sway bar, and HD ball joints. Falcon Wild Peak AT3W 35-12.5s on 17-inch machined method 315s. Tractor Supply gloss black toolbox, accessorized with a cattle dog named Apollo that goes everywhere with them.
Hell yeah, dude. That's good puppers right there.
I'll be honest with you. That picture on the right, that's a hot truck.
That's a hot truck.
a good looking truck.
Image-wise, the only thing I don't like about that truck is the dark center caps.
I don't mind them.
I don't like them.
What else are you gonna use?
I don't know, but I don't like them. I'd rather have no center caps.
I honestly, that doesn't even bother me to the slightest. I think that truck has a perfect freaking stance on it. I wouldn't even go with a bigger tire size. Like that's a good looking truck with the color.
The wheel gap is perfect in my opinion.
Dude, I thoroughly enjoy the look of that truck.
Mhm.
I really do. I like the color combo. He kept the chrome on the lights with the bumper, and then did the machine wheels like that. It looks so freaking good to me. And he's got is that a chrome side, like the side molding? Is that chrome? I can't tell.
No, I don't think so.
Looks like he's got a nice tint job on it too.
I think it's
I
just the
really
body line.
like the look of the truck. Honestly, like that's a good looking. That's a perfect example of something that's not that. Well, as far as the looks, it's not like taken so far to where it's like where it looks heavily modified.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you start unpeeling the layers of that onion, you see the suspension, and you see the other thing. You know, other things. It's like you know, we talk about like stock plus kind of look. Like that looks like a stock plus kind of look to me.
I 100% agree. What I was going to mention on that same front is like you've done a lot of good parts without like going overboard. And what I mean with that is like you got a little bit of transmission work done. You didn't go cuckoo on the Carly suspension, but you ponied up for the nicer basic Carly stuff.
Yeah.
You've got nice wheels and tires on there. You don't have these big chunky mud trains or ATs on there like that.
Yeah.
Good, tasteful. The truck runs and drives and works every time. I do think you probably could have gone a little bit cooler on the tuner.
Yeah.
Super Chips is very, very, very basic
Very
for the
mild,
truck.
very mild.
But at the end of the day, if it drives like you want it to,
then fine.
fucking more power to you, man.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for just a little bit extra, and I say this from experience on the 007 truck, aka COVID Cummins, basically with your transmission intake and exhaust upgrades, a Smarty tuner on the 90 horsepower tune is a 435 horse to the tire truck every day of the week.
Yeah.
100%. And that is a very peppy truck.
Yeah.
That being said, let's rate this thing. Beautiful dog. Beautiful
That
dog.
is a beautiful dog.
Good name too, Apollo. Nice work. Okay, let's start with the image. It's a great picture.
It is a great picture.
If that's where you live, that's a cool house, man.
It's a badass little piece of
like
land
it.
there. Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna give him a 7.8.
It's a good score. I like it. 7.8 overall image. Truck itself.
I like the truck itself.
I do.
I like it a
love
lot.
the truck.
I like it a lot. I'm gonna say, might be surprised. I'm gonna say 8.1.
Look what I already typed. I was at 7.9.
Damn.
We're pretty close. We're
Let's
pretty
do
close.
8.0. 8.0. Mod list.
Modless. Again, tasteful, but perfect, man. Like it's
Yeah.
transmission's going to
transmission
shift good.
stuff, yeah.
A little bit extra power, good suspension on there. I think it's done very well. It's definitely not over the top. It's not extreme. It's not like crazy, but it's really good.
Yeah.
And a number for really good on this for two reasons. Again, it's really good. It's not amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to I know I just talked you up here, but I don't want you to get too
So
cocky.
you're like a 7-1.
I was going to say 6'9".
Okay. Again, we're off.
All right.
So 7-0.
7-0. We'll split the diff.
I really like that truck, though.
Fuck, that's the best score of the day.
I really like that
It's a
truck.
great truck. 22.8, man. Nice work, Nathan. That's a beautiful truck. And 135K on it?
She's a baby.
It's cherry.
Just broke in.
She just broke it in.
I fucking hate that.
I hate that too. I've been looking at so many.
430,000 miles. She just broke in.
I've
No,
been looking
no.
at so many 7.3 listings, and they're like the 250, 330, whatever. Like, if you know these engines, you know this is just broken in. I'm like, shut the fuck up, man. Like,
God. To whose standards is it just
Yeah.
broken?
like, don't get me wrong. I'm all for a high mileage runner. Like, I get that, but
Yeah.
like, don't tell me
But
it's just
don't say it's
broken in.
just broken in.
No, it's not. It's well used, my friend.
Yeah. God. Okay. We
Number
got a
9.
6-4. We got a 6-4.
This
Oof.
is Pat.
Pat. Pat must have a very lucrative job to own a 6.4 and tow with it, and then have enough left over to mod it. Or Pat, you are in for a very, very rude awakening, potentially sometime soon. I do see a stock exhaust pipe though, so maybe it's stock. I don't know.
Ready?
Yep.
0864 F250. Carly 4.5 backcountry kit with full leaf pack.
Atta boy.
37-inch Toyo MT 17-inch
Oh.
method wheels.
Oh.
Yeah.
Low Pro 50-gallon fuel cell toolbox.
Fuck yeah.
Bought it with a blown engine to build a Fummins.
Is it a 5.9?
Calm your tits.
It's not done yet. He
I know, but he bought it with a blown engine. So are these him with the engine already done, and he put a stock tailpipe on it? Are you fucking kidding me,
Calm
man?
down, Ben.
I'm excited. This is the
It does it. What does it? Is it still running a 6.4?
Let me finish.
Okay.
Found a wrecked 05 Ram with a built engine, lots of industrial injection parts in it.
I knew it had.
Dynoed at 750 horsepower before its
Ah,
wreck.
fuck me, Daddy. That's a good fucking truck. That truck wins 30. 30. Cardi backcountry on 37s with
Calm
5.9
down.
common rail?
Calm
I
down.
will not calm down. I am fully aroused. That truck fucks. I'm sweating.
Does it have the 5.9 Cummins in it? We still don't know.
Stop trolling me, all right?
Let the man talk.
Got all the swap parts together and realized the 6.4 wasn't actually blown. Got it running for $150.
So it's 150 fucking dollars.
So shoved the Cummins and swap parts in the corner. Did a drop-in 73 millimeter atmosphere turbo, some party tuning, and an S&B intake, and just sending it till it splits a piston.
At
You can't
least he
justify
knows.
swapping it.
At
So,
least he knows.
Two of my favorite 6.4 owners.
Yeah.
Okay, two of my favorite. One is you, Pat.
Yeah.
The other one is our insurance guy. His name's Elgin. He's a 6.4. I think it's an F450 that he tows his rock crawler with. And everybody, and I'm part of the forum that he's part of as well for 6.4
Yeah.
guys or Overlanders. Sorry, it's not 6.4 guys, Overlanders. And whenever he posts, everybody's like, "Oh my god, is that a 6.4? Oh, you better run it." And his comment is always like, "I literally have a built 24 valve on standby."
Yeah. Yeah. This dude knows what's up. Every other 6.4 owner, you need to pay attention to this guy. He's doing it right. He's got suspension. He's got everything down. He's got the engine ready to go.
Yeah.
Ready.
You know-
700 horsepower Cummins ready to
damn
put in
it.
there. Like, this dude knows what's up. He knows it's a ticking time bomb, and he's just gonna just run it until she goes. And
I hope
will
you're
say
running the fuck out of it.
the only thing that I am going to talk shit about on this truck again
One,
is
2,
the
3
fucking
steps.
steps. For Christ's sake, people, the steps. What is going on unless we have a lot of
Why?
midgets today, I don't know. That truck, I could just imagine those steps gone. Like I'm trying to do it with my finger right now
It's good.
to make it, and that truck is freaking so sexy.
Or just imagine
without
they're
those
like
steps there.
the steps that they hang down half as much, but they're black. Oh yeah.
Something tight to the cab.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. But that truck is hot. 37s, black wheels, blacked out truck. I love the 6.4 body style, and I love the 6.4 interior. He's got a Cummins on tap. I know it's not on the truck. I think we have to be fair with how we rate this because we can't rate him on parts that he has, but parts that are on it.
But we can
To
give
be
him
fair
major
to
props, major
everybody
kudos.
else. 100%, we can give you major props on having that stuff ready to go. That is freaking epic. That is probably one of the best platforms to start with to put a Cummins in, and especially if it's a 700 horsepower freaking common rail that's going in that thing. My God, dude, you bring that truck back and rate my ride next year, whenever the hell that thing blows up, probably in the next 6 months or so. You got a 10 out of 10 on everything on that, because that is honestly, that is like, when people talk about doing a Cummins swap in trucks, they like, this is the platform that a lot of people start with, is the 6.4, just because of the interior and the exterior. They're just a great looking truck. I have to say it, because I like them a lot. I just hate the engine.
Yeah.
I love the transmission though too. I mean, the transmission in these trucks are great. But I think we have to be fair to everybody else and rate this on what's done to the truck now.
I'll tell you this right now, Pat. Not that you need someone to tell you to, because honestly, you if you win our competition, you win absolutely nothing of value, of real.
You win
value.
a date with Ben, and he'll go to third base first day he meets you. I guarantee it.
I'm not saying that. Okay. You get that 700 horse truck or engine in there, and you keep that stock tailpipe and get rid of those steps and put some tasteful steps on there. That truck is a 29.9, and take some good pictures.
Yeah.
Fuck me, daddy. That
Yeah.
is a good goddamn truck.
Yeah. The only thing I can, those steps, man. Those steps. The truck itself, I'm going to give it, I'm going to give it an 8.1. And I would give you higher if you had some different step situation happening there. Honestly, I think that truck with a 700 horsepower Cummins, you need some amp steps on there. You need some amps. Like, you have to have them.
Yeah.
I don't want to, when you do that engine swap, I don't want to see those damn factory steps on that truck anymore. And I think you know it too.
Deep down inside, you know I'm right. Okay, overall image. Both great images. I love the
desert
what
theme
it?
is freaking fantastic.
Is that out like Utah or something? I don't know.
Mars? I don't know.
I mean, with a 6.4, you might be able to blast off into Mars. You can sure as hell send a piston there.
Yeah, part of the truck might go there.
Yeah. So overall image, I'd say definitely above average. I'd say good, but not great.
7.5.
I was at a 7.3. You gave me a 7.4?
Hits with a 7.4.
Mod list.
Again.
Changed the atmospheric turbo. I assume that thing's been to Baja. If you're driving around a 6.4, ain't been to Baja, my friend, and you have a 5.9 on tap, you are fucking up. Get yourself some hot tuning on there and just light the world on fire.
Just light
Enjoy
that
your
thing up,
time, my friend.
Enjoy your 10 minutes.
We've told you guys a million times. The 6.4 people, after you take the truck to Mexico and tune it, you are going to be the happiest person known to man. This truck is going to run like nothing you've ever
You're going to be
driven.
the happiest man for the shortest amount of time.
And then about approximately 15 to 16 minutes later, after your third or fourth boosted launch, the transmission's going to be fine. You're going to think you blew the transmission, but you actually just sent a piston either to Mars or straight to hell.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
It's either going up or going down.
Yeah. Yep.
And then guess what? 5.9 swap.
But again, we can't rate it on that just because it hasn't been done. So we're being fair to everybody else.
So mod list, atmospheric turbo, good suspension, Carly backcountry kit with full leafs. Good job.
He's got that going
Good job. Methods, 37.
You're gonna look good while sitting on the side of the road when that thing blows.
7.2.
Okay.
Not the highest score of the day.
But could
by
be.
1/10.
But could be.
Nathan still has you at 22.8 to 22.7. Last truck of the day.
Last truck.
Is that a fucking plow truck?
Yes, it is.
I wonder if maybe we should do an episode that says,
7.3.
don't buy a plow
7.3.
truck.
And oh my God, look at that pit bull right there. Zoom in
Yeah.
on that dog right there.
Oh, that chunky boy.
Look at that chunk.
Look at those chunky
Yeah,
chunks.
he's got a bulldog and a pit bull.
Oh, yeah. Those are some good
Oh,
dogs.
that looks like that has the same
that looks like
chest
Echo.
as my yeah.
Yeah.
Except for I didn't do the cropped ears. I couldn't do it because her ears give her so much personality. I couldn't do it.
Those are some good doggos.
Those are good doggos.
Yeah.
That bulldog. Those bulldogs.
Let's get that look about
Yeah. Just-
Back the fuck up.
yeah.
You got
I
treats.
may be small, but I'll
Yeah.
friggin' kill you.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Psst, psst. Hey, you got any treats?
Yeah.
All right. 4-door long bed. Attaboy.
All right, so this is Wes. 0173 350. Crew cab long bed, second owner and last owner. B&W gooseneck hitch, custom wood tailgate, edge
Custom
monitor,
wood tailgate?
custom wood tailgate. I wish we had pictures of it.
I feel like
Me
I need
too.
clarification on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Edge monitor, fresh rebuilt trans with shift kit and beefier converter. Almost got the BTS trans from Brian, but his lead time was too far out. Boss plow mount, WeatherTech floor mats, 3 car seats across the back.
My man. Family man. Yeah. That's it? No tuner, no intake, no exhaust. That's it, right?
That's all that was in the email.
Hey.
God damn, that's a slow fucking truck. I'm telling you right now, man. If you ain't got a tuner on there, please, for the love of God, for the safety of everybody
Call
else driving
us.
on the road, put a tuner
Just
on there.
call us.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I like the picture with the excavator in the back and that
Yeah.
sunset.
Yep.
Like that's a cool picture.
And I even don't mind that the mirrors are pulled out.
Yeah, like that's a picture like we could use on our website. Like
Yeah.
that's a good
It's, like,
looking
good.
picture.
Got the stock wheels on there.
Yeah.
I like it.
But to me, it's kind of blah.
Well,
Sorry.
it is. It's
It's
very
blah.
basic. But I bet you it'll run forever.
I'm sure it does.
Just
Yeah,
broke
that's
it
why
in.
he's got a plow on it. I mean, he's
So mod list, less than stellar. I'll start right off. That's like a 3.9.
okay. Yeah, I mean, that picture though. That picture, I would put that picture at like a 7-8.
I like the picture a lot. I agree. 7.8.
And okay, anybody who's a pit bull lover, we are the same people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean that dog right there, that reminds me so much of my dog, and I love my dog so very much.
Truck itself.
I feel like we didn't give this guy due time.
Well, there's not a whole lot to give.
I know.
I mean, the mod list was.
Listen, that is
basically
one
starts and
hell of a
drives.
freaking plow he's
That's
got.
a big boy.
My God, that thing is ginormous.
Got the cab lights on there.
Hey,
Okay.
listen, I can respect a plow truck 7.3.
Mhm.
My buddy has got a 7.3 that's got like 400,000 miles on it, all its life, has towed, plowed, done all sorts of shit. He's getting it now to the point where is starting to need to like replace a lot of shit on it.
Mhm.
I have to hand it to the 7.3s. I mean, they're a freaking workhorse, and they work good for. I mean, you got a straight axle freaking leaf sprung front end that can take a lot of freaking abuse, especially
yeah.
while plowing. It's probably one of the best platforms to have an actual plow truck with. So I understand why, and you spent a lot of money on that plow. Like that's a freaking insane plow. And I'm sure it works fantastic for plowing your property or whatever the hell you're plowing with that. I hope with that kind of plow, you're probably plowing like other people's shit too.
Yeah, like your neighbors and stuff.
My God, that plow is probably more than the truck.
Legitimately, probably.
So I give you respect there. You're using it. Listen, he is using that truck as it essentially is intended to be used, as a truck. He's pushing shit. He's probably towing shit with it too.
Put his
And
family in the back
he's
seat.
totally fine with a stock horsepower. It's just kind of like, it's just like that. It's just a, it's a slow go, but it'll get there.
It'll never die.
It'll never die. It'll get there at some point. Which I can respect. Give us a call. Get a freaking tuner on that thing.
Yeah, we will get you into
It's not going to hurt anything.
a very basic get you into like an Edge revolver, put that like just a 50 horsepower tune on that thing.
Yeah.
And it'll still live forever, but it'll just be a hell of a lot more perky. And you'll also get a high idle tune.
So what
which,
are we at in the truck?
We're at the overall truck. We did image and mod list already.
Well, I like the other image, even though he put dogs in it. He's obviously listened and did the dog thing.
Yeah, good move.
So I feel like I'm gonna add some points for that.
Okay. Well, I mean, his image got a 7.8. It did really well in the image.
That's actually pretty good.
That's a really good image. That is tied for the best score for the image for the day.
Okay.
So, I mean, he did clean up pretty good on the image.
Okay. 6-0.
I'm okay with that. 17.7.
All right.
Nice job, Wes. That's not bad. You get that mod list up a little bit, get that up to about, a 6 or so.
Yeah.
You'll be doing all right.
Doing all right.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to about wrap up this Rate My Ride number 7.
Favorite truck of the day.
Favorite truck of the day.
Mine's the second gen.
I was gonna say the second gen myself.
I really do like that one
I
as
was
well.
it was between the second gen and that third gen with the method wheels.
Yeah.
Because I really like the look of that truck. The color combination with the machine wheels looks really freaking clean. But we haven't had a really clean second gen,
Right.
like at all. So I have to hand it to the second gen. Is my favorite of the day.
My favorite, all things considered, written in the email is the 6.4. Pat, fucking live it up, dude.
I would
That-
agree with
yeah.
you if he already had the engine in there, but he
No,
doesn't. I like his plans as far as the one I'm most looking forward to see when it's done is that truck.
I hope you are pinning it.
And I swear to God, if you don't change those fucking steps,
you can't see Tyler's face right now, but he just got real serious.
I swear to God, if you don't change those steps, dude, I will fly to where you're at and I will unbolt those motherfuckers. And I'm gonna throw them through your front. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, I'm not gonna.
I'm not going to do that once you're after us.
But for fuck's sake, get rid of those steps, dude. This is a lesson that everybody should learn from this episode. Steps matter.
Yeah.
Okay. Get away from those stupid fucking tube steps. Those are stupid.
So would you rather like factory, like the factory steps that I got on that Ford, or the aftermarket tube steps? I agree. We both hate them, but which one do you hate more?
Oh, the tube steps, 100%.
Tube steps, 100%.
I cannot stand the tube steps. I absolutely hate them. They are not proportional to the cab whatsoever. They are merely made to be a step without even taking into consideration the shape of the truck at all, or where the step could be. Like, they could make those steps so much nicer if they were tighter to the cab and a little bit, like, get rid of that gap. I hate that gap between the cab and the step. If you could see fucking air through that gap, like, to me is ugly, and it needs to go away.
I'm in agreement.
Yeah, I can't stand them.
I know they put a little flat surface on there, but the part that always cracks me up is like, hey man, we need to make a step for this. Cool, let's put a round bar right there.
Yeah, I just
Hey, you got some slippery shoes? Yeah, step on this round, slick bar with a slight bit of the pad on it.
They are. I'll give people that need a step. They're a cheap upgrade, but cheap isn't always better. Yeah. I mean, you could spend a little bit more money and get something that is much cleaner looking that still functions.
Cheap, like tube steps are probably like $200.
If that. I mean, shit.
NFAB steps are like $455, $475.
Listen, I've had two trucks that have had tube steps on them, and literally when I bought the truck, the very first thing that I ever did was got under there and took those fucking steps off. I don't even care if I needed it. I needed a step to get in there. I'd be like, I don't care. I'll jump. I don't give a shit. Like, I will not have those steps on any vehicle. I cannot stand them. I think they're cheap shit that does not need to be in the automotive accessory world. There are so much better things out there.
Couldn't agree more. And ladies and gentlemen, it's going to wrap this one up. We greatly appreciate all you guys tuning in for this 7th edition of Rate My Ride. And Corey, I believe we do have enough for another Rate My Ride.
My
Yeah.
Lord.
Are we going to hit 100 trucks?
I hope so.
We need to figure
That's
out a
a
winner
lot.
before 100. Like
I
at
feel like
100.
if we get to 100, we definitely need to figure out a winner. Because at
I
that
think-
point, we have 10.
I think once we get to 100, we cut it off until we decide the winner, and then we open it back up.
yeah, 100%.
All right. There's your timeline, folks.
Hey, at least there's 70 people that listen to this podcast. So that's cool.
At least.
At least.
And that's one more than 69.
Yes, sir.
On that
Yes,
note,
sir.
thanks for listening, everybody. See you on the next one.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe and check us out at dieselpowerproducts.com.